glory.
Mangled news.
Good afternoon, everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just scared the shit out of the cat. Everybody on the West Coast. Oh, what do you know? What do you say? Everybody in this great, big, beautiful country of ours. I know I'd screw it up right off the bat, right? Yeah, who gives a shit, right? I don't care. Oh, man. There's just some terrible things happening, man. Just like, I have some friends that are really having a hard time right now because of everything that's going on in the news. And it's all because of Trump. And I'm telling you right now, it's not a kid show, so you got rugrats running around. Time to put them for a nap. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. If they're old enough to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. They don't need to be here. And me, give them an Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, or iPad, and all that shit. Or put some headphones on. Give them some headphones. Go listen to this shit in your car. What can I say? I go off sometimes. I feel like going off right now, but I'm not going to. No. Let's say hi to everything like that, Checking for delay. I always do that. So how you doing? Hey, man, Canada, UK. Ukraine. Oh, way to go, guys. You did it. Kicking ass over there. And all my friends in the United States, all you listeners, getting real close to that million on Mon Valley Radio. Real close. I think we did over, 400 shows so far on the radio. Since 2019. I used to do this 5 days in a row. God. But then I cut it down and I had a Saturday show. And then I'm like, you know what? Twice a week's good. With all the other stuff I got going on, I would never be able to go back to 5 days a week. Never. This way is just great. Monday and Wednesday. You don't want to hear no shit Friday. Ruin your weekend, right? So anyway, that's the name of that tune. Everything else working around, my levels are good. We got on okay, I guess. I don't know. Who cares, right? Here we go. Would I say it's another thing I got to stop doing? I got so many things I got to stop doing. I don't know what the hell to do. Quit breathing or something. I don't know. BBC News. You know why I go there? Why they give it to me, BBC News? Because it's they don't seem like they're like, they seem more independent than others. All these other places, I don't know. If I had a few gazillion dollars, I'd start my own television network. Chuck's Mangled News Television Network here. All the news wouldn't be the news without the news. Remember that? No, I don't either, but it's like, you saw it on old tapes. You go to the old people's channel, okay, where they show the 1950s and the TV shows like Gunsmoke or Wagon Train or who else? What else is on there? Okay, they are MASH. I like MASH, and I got Archie Bunker on there. Dick Van Dyke Show. All right, it's like crazy lineup they got. If you ever want to get away from it all, just go there. Those people there are laughing at anything on the show. It's because they're paid to. And a lot of it's canned laugh. I got canned laugh too. I got Hollywood canned laugh. How about that? From like, you know, the canned laughter that they use in Mork and Mindy and all that. So don't know where I fit it in at. But I did, wait, no, I take that back. I did use it in Jarhead Pat film. I did. If you want to see that, that's, God, I can't even remember. It's pitiful. I got the website and I can't remember. www.jarhead. Jarhead what? God damn. You fool. You damn fool. I'll tell you in a minute when I can remember it. See, that's what happens, man. Shit, bro, crazy. Oh, God. All right, so here you go. Ukraine and Russia working on new prisoner exchange, Zelensky says after Istanbul peace talks. So he just bombs the crap out of them with these drones and destroys, like, what, a whole shitload of their bombers, right? And with the drone attack. Excellent. Man, that's perfect. All right, and kicked his ass, embarrassed the hell out of Putin and everything else. And they're still in Istanbul doing peace talks. You know what? Get the hell out of Ukraine. Give them back their land that you think you have. And just call it a day, man. You know, Putin, you're an idiot. Mm-hmm. All right. Secret Syrian. This is something. I don't know if you'll see this. 9 hours ago, Josh Baker and Sarah Obidiat. Obidiat and Simon Maben. BBC News reporting from Damascus. Secret Syrian intelligence files show missing U.S. journalist was imprisoned by Assad regime. Okay, well, quit saying that. Top secret intelligence files uncovered by the BBC confirmed for the first time that missing American journalist Austin Tice was imprisoned by the regime of the now deposed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Former Syrian officials also confirmed Mr. Tice's detention to the BBC. The U.S. government has previously stated that it believed he had been held by the Syrian government, but the Assad regime continuously denied this, and nothing was known about the details of his detention. So they lied. They lied. The intelligence files, along with testimony from several former regime officials, now reveal what happened to the journalist after his abduction. Ooh, boy. Austin Tice vanished near the Syrian capital of Damascus in August 2012, just days after his 31st birthday. He had been working as a freelance journalist. Around 7 weeks later, a video posted online showed him blindfolded and with his hands bound, being forced to recite an Islamic declaration of faith by a group of armed men. Okay, there. If you want to read the rest of this, it's on BBC News. Secret Syrian intelligence files show missing U.S. journalist was imprisoned by Assad regime. You know I can't read the whole article. I ain't going to take a whole show on it. Just tell you where it's at, what do you do, and where to find it, and everything else. And you can look it up. Oh no. This is crazy. Mount Etna in Sicily spews huge plumes of ash. Uh-oh. What the hell? Here's something. What is this? Is this a TV show? Okay. Mormon, boy, 15 hours ago. This is in culture yet on BBC News. Mormon wives on. I'm trying to move for the cat. Come on, get up here. Just walk away, you fucking goof. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I don't mean to bother some people, but I shouldn't do that. I don't know if I bought them, though. That's the problem. People are so goddamn polite around here. Anyway. Mormon wives on swinging scandals. Friendship fallouts and religious backlash. Yasmin Rufo. BBC News 15 hours ago. From allegations of infidelity to swinging scandals. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives offers a look into a version of Mormon life far removed from traditional public perception. Set in suburban Utah, the TV series follows a group of Mormon women, most of whom rose to fame on TikTok and became Mom Talk influencers as they manage scandals, confront marital breakdowns, and clash over everything from business ventures to party invitations. But beneath the sensational plot lines is a more complex story about the evolving dynamics within a tight-knit community. The group of Mormon mothers have been making content online for the past 5 years, but say the concept of reality TV still feels very new to them. I've heard that eventually people learn how to play the reality TV game, but that's not us yet. We're still trying to figure it out. Jesse Negatora, I guess, tells the BBC, so you're getting to see the real us. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Oh, heart, be still. Let's just, okay, so that, if you, Mormon wives, okay, on swinging scandals, friendship fallouts, and religious backlash, BBC News, 15 hours ago, Yasmin Rufo, yeah, you want to see it? Yeah. Read the article, find out more about these crazy Mormon wives. I guess. Jeez. Poland's conservative president-elect to be tough opponent. That guy he's against for prime minister, PM. It ain't premenstrual. Prime Minister. Oh my God. Now here we got these foreign names. I am not going here, folks. It's by Adam Easton, 6 hours ago. BBC Warsaw. Correspondent, Poland's president-elect Karol Nawrocki is taking up a largely ceremonial role, but his impact on the country's politics in the next 5 years may be profound. Nawrocki's supporters, the National Conservative Law and Justice, PIS, opposition feel re-energized after losing power 18 months ago to Prime Minister Donald Tusk's pro-EU, for European Union, coalition. I'd change the name of that PIS, the PIS. The PIS opposition. So, anyway, if you want to read that about Poland's president, whatever, there, Poland's conservative president-elect. President-elect to be a tough opponent. Oh, sorry, don't mean to cough in your ear. Oh, no. 17 hours ago in Culture Again by Lucas Whitman. When the other side declares war on you, you still have to do the job. Clinton on being president and his new thriller. Former President Bill Clinton and best-selling author James Patterson sat down with BBC to discuss how real life informed their new political thriller, The First Gentleman. What happened when the president... Okay, this is new. All this stuff. What happens when the president's husband is put on trial for murder? President's husband. That's the conundrum at the heart of former U.S. President Bill Clinton's thriller, Maestro James Patterson's latest collaboration, The First Gentleman. It's a novel that only those two could conjure up after the huge success of their earlier books, 2018's The President is Missing 3 million copies sold, and The President's Daughter, 2021. Patterson is as big as they come in the thriller world, with more than 230 million books sold worldwide. Now that guy sells some books. But as Clinton, a longtime fan of the genre, tells BBC, it was just an adventure in my old age when they first collaborated. All right, and it's clear while speaking to them in person just how much fun they're still having together. So if you want to see that and read that article, what is this called? What's the name? Okay, the book's called The First Generation. No. The First Generation. The First Gentleman. Blah! The First Gentleman. Oh my gosh, clean out your ass, bud. All right, hey, that's enough of that. Let's just go. I don't want to do any more. Martial law fractures South Korea. Can this election heal the nation? 16 hours ago from Asia. This is BBC. Aaron Patterson gives evidence at mushroom murder trial. 9 hours ago in Australia. All right. China now says U.S. has severely violated tariffs truce. That's 13 hours ago. Indian man arrested with 47 venomous vipers in bag at Mumbai airport. That is 9 hours ago from Asia. All right, I'm done with that. I hope you don't hear that shit. You probably do. Oh. What do we got going here? What am I? Where am I? All right, blue sky, let's go. Reposted by Kirk Murphy. Sophia, MPH post. Ignoring standard process, RFK's FDA is moving to restrict kids' access to updated COVID vaccines by requiring manufacturers to do trials. MelodySchreiber.com asked sources who volunteered their kids for the original trials what we think. We're outraged. And this is from The Guardian. Reposted by Beetlejuice 5066. 6066. Kitty Cat Girl posted a poster of Joni Ernst and says the big C word. You know what I mean? She is like, I thought she totally knocked me off my shoes, man, my socks and everything else. When she did that, with everybody's, I'm going to tell you a story, man. My wife was dying, and I was missing a lot of work, and I got called on the carpet by my boss. He said, Chuck, I don't know what we're going to do with you. I said, I can work from home and everything. I said, my wife's slowly dying. He said, we're all slowly dying, Chuck. What do you think I wanted to do with that guy? It took every nerve in my being from jumping up and just beating the living shit out of that guy. But I needed the job. Man. That was beyond. She passed away a couple months later. I wanted to. You know? I'll never forget that. I'll never forgive it. Never. I'm a forgiving person, but You want to talk about hate? Man. He was a first-class asshole. A first-class asshole. So anyway, let's go on. Reposted by Joshua R. Workman, Goddess, says, I don't know what's going on. What is going on this? I don't know what this is about. Okay. The meme is funny. The situation is odd. Please take a moment from your scrolling and call your reps. I call all three of mine, and it took 5 minutes. Leave a check in the comments if you're done. Okay. No matched thugs abducting people off the street. It's not too much to ask. And the problem is, posted is, Goddess, we really do need to be making a much bigger thing of this. If these abductions were legal, they wouldn't need masks. Right. Masking for COVID, there's a lady with a frowny face. Ooh, masking for COVID. But then masking for kidnapping is like, oh well. It's true. It's true. I sent Congressman that. I sent him a picture. I mean, look, hey, these guys, look at them. They don't even have the right tactical gear. I mean, the same tactical gear. It's all different. It's all different. The only thing they had in common was blue jeans. One had a T-shirt with something underneath his tactical vest. The other one had a plain white T-shirt. Another one had a hat on. You know, like what? With some kind of goofy-ass emblem on it. None of them showed a badge. Nothing. Two different kinds of guns. I guess you got a choice when you're an officer, what kind of gun you want to carry. But please, no. No. I don't know, man. So, let's go on. Move on. All right. Reposted by Francesca Bolano. Chris Case posted, showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful things humans can do for each other. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful things humans can do for each other, okay? Remember that. And here's another thing. Protect your peace. If you can't do anything else, protect your peace. If your mind is starting to get, over all this shit that's going on in the news, step away. Step away. I told a good friend of mine today on a post. I just read the post about she stepped away. And it was weird because anyway, but I said, hey man, protect your peace. I said, and I go take the kids for an ice cream. Just go. Do that stuff. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm trying to go, I want to move on. Reposted by Holding On to Hope. Oxy, I guess. I'm sure that's what happened, and there's a post saying, feel open. Hello. In short, I'm warning you, in 10 seconds we will blow up the Russian strategic aviation. Show. I can't hear. The connection is bad. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Kiev warned Donald Trump's administration in advance about Special Operation Web, Axios reports. Reposted by Brandy, We Rate Dogs. This is Bodie here. He's here to celebrate the start of Pride Month. Been working on his pose for weeks. 14:10. The parade starts right behind him. And the dog has a parade flag in its mouth. And it is Pride Month. The guy was bitching about, there are no veterans. There was Veterans Month. Yes, there is. Last month. last month was Veterans Month. It was Veterans Month. I don't know the exact name of it. It was Veterans Month. And I'm a veteran. You know, when you're a veteran and they have veteran stuff, you get away from it. I don't know, you just do. Shit happens, you know. Ooh, okay. I'm having fun. Are you? What's going on here? I don't want that. No more. Don't give me no more. I've had it up there. Okay, let's move on. Threads. Okay. Kristen Richard Harrison. It's Kristen Osgood. 1. Charlotte is one of my favorite humans. She makes an excellent point here. Also, Tapper is so over. You aren't kidding. You just destroyed your whole career. You know, you just destroyed your whole career, dude. Good, I didn't like him anyway. The one I really liked that left, I can't even think of his name, on MSNBC. He was on as a special guest yesterday. I just, you know, too many drugs, you know, I don't know, what the hell. Nah, there ain't no drugs. No, lack of oxygen. I can blame it on lack of oxygen, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Jake Tapper. Donald Trump is now publicly supporting a conspiracy theory that Joe Biden was actually killed in 2020 and replaced by a robot clone. Just a heads up in case you know of anyone who might be interested in investigating the cognitive deterioration of the commander-in-chief. Yeah, how about that? Why don't you? David Pacman. They promised 90 trade deals in 90 days. Now, a Trump advisor says they might have one deal to announce as early as next week. There are currently 0 deals since this fiasco started. Taco Trump. Taco Trump. Did you see that? Okay, let's go. Move on. Oh, what are they showing here? Mike Sington. What the hell are you? Who are you? Mike Sington. Okay. There it showed up. What the hell? Okay, Mike Sington. Okay. Oh, God. He's failing. CNN data analysis. Harry Enton spends 3 minutes showing what a failure Donald Trump has been as president. Oh, you got to see that. Okay, let's go next. Let's go to the jungle. What's going on in the jungle? Tuck Frump. Who did this? Loads an image of Biden feeding a taco to Trump with a little airplane, like Trump's little kid. Oh, God damn. Much ado about Abby Normal. I did have a great time in Chicago, but I am really glad to be home. I missed my baby so much. I also missed routine. It's going to be a great day. Morning! Gary Parrottel says, good morning, have a marvelous day. And he loaded a jiffy with all kind of freaking cats. A woman throwing kitty food out on the floor in her, looks like her kitchen or a bathroom. Hundreds of cats. I got 30 seconds. Boy, much to do about Abby Normal. If it were for my husband, that's probably how my house would look. I don't know. I won't do that shit. All right, my time is up. Damn. I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye to these guys. I'm going to see you guys Wednesday, right? I hope so. Come back Wednesday. All right, I got you now. All right. So anyway, I had a good time. Hope you did too. I don't know. Just say all this shit. All this remembering stuff. I don't want to remember this stuff. Maybe I'm all burned out. Yeah, I know. We're going to all screw it up. All right, say goodbye to these guys. Say goodbye to you, right? Oh, no. Be careful. Don't get that Rona. That's what I say. Oh my gosh, where's my thing at? Can't even see. Let's get here.